Oh, this is Patrick.
Look what the reef brought ashore this time. I am Patrick Dower. My friends call me Paddy, but I have few of those here in the village. I assume dear Alder's given you the welcome speech? Poor foolish man. It's getting crowded down here, you know. Pity we can't move, some of us at least, up to the keep on the hill. Thing of beauty, isn't it? Nothing like the great city of Odessa, of course, but just as breathtaking. Please excuse my enthusiasm. I was an architect back in the world. If you want a nicer place to live, and you aren't afraid of spirits, I can help you get that keep. Interested? It's not haunted. Cursed, maybe, but not haunted. Gates locked and it's crawling with those damn scavs. And something else inside that's loud as hell. Every so often, someone gets an idea to sneak in. Most don't get as far as the door, and those who do never come back.
Oh, that sounds interesting.
I've gotten as far as the top of the wall to have a peek inside. It wasn't easy, but I had a good enough look to know I'd better climb right back down and think of something else. Everything else, I know from the dream.
Dream.
Last night, I dreamt of the keep as it once was, several stories tall and so beautiful, it made me cry. When I awoke, I was clutching this key in my hand. I don't put much stock in a Kara, but I do know a sign when I see one. There was more, but I can't recall it clearly. Perhaps it'll come back to me when we get inside. Will you come? Fantastic! Let me know when you're ready to go, and we'll be off. I'll be ready whenever you are.
Yeah, let's leave that alone for now.
Alder's God. I don't know if he's real or not, but I know I don't believe in him. What kind of god only protects you if you stay within these random borders and every few years sacrifice someone to him?
We have not yet talked about sacrificing someone. What?
Alder's God. I don't know if he's real or not, but I know I don't. It's safe, that's for certain. And try as I might, I can't deny that's probably thanks to this Akara. Real or not, that doesn't mean I have to worship him like the others. I don't fall to my knees out of pure boredom like some people. The dream is still mostly mist and darkness, but bits and pieces return to me when I concentrate. Though I don't remember all the details, I believe the memory is guiding my discoveries and inspirations. Last night, I dreamt of the keep as it once was, several stories tall and so beautiful it made me cry. When I awoke, I was clutching this key in my hand. I don't put much stock. There was more, but I can't recall it clear. Soon to be master builder of Gravehole Keep, if you please. Should you see fit, of course. Or just call me Paddy.
Okay, Paddy. I'll get back to you later. Oh, this actually counts as looting. Okay. Shrine of Gaia. What do I get from this? 10% damage resistance. That's not bad. I'll take that. Okay, is there anything else who's important that we haven't talked to yet? Cillian.
Pleasure to meet you. I'm Cillian, the Beastmaster. Cape Solace is nice, if you're into religious zealotry. Me, I prefer hanging out with animals to people anyways.
Good choice.
I was trained to fight and bend the beast to mankind's service. Not skills in great demand here. We've never needed to fight, thanks to Akara's protection. And Alder refuses to allow beasts in the village. Thinks highly of himself, but there's no one better to have on your side. G'day.
Yeah. G'day, mate. Alright. She said we should start in the east. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to start in the east. And usually I would work my way from... I've worked my way clockwise, but I guess this time we're going counterclockwise. Oh, that's the one. You know what? I'm gonna grab it just so I can get it out of my map. Before we start exploring, though, let's clear out our inventory a little. Let's sell all of our junk to that one woman who's actually keeping the shop. Ooh. Ooh. Damn. But this gives us +% armor, so it's entirely possible that this will still be worse. Yeah. It's got some nice stats, but nothing that can go up against what we already have. Fire warding. No. No. Consumables. All of this can go. This is actually pretty good. I'm not sure if we will actually need those, so I'm going to keep them for now. But the meat can definitely go away. No, that's Brodigan. Where's the, That's her.
Always willing to share what I've gathered?
Elwa, let's go.
That's how we survive in Cape Solace. Community. Thank you much.
So the funny thing is they said, find a way to make yourself useful, and then they didn't tell me anything about how to make myself useful. It's like... there's nothing. Read list of the executed. We leave these scoundrels to the sea. May the gods show them mercy. May Akara grant them peace. Their crimes will not be forgotten. Cole Dodwin, Buin Malvich, Ega Matref, Ida Saf, Onga Wulsin, Astle Fjord, Geoffroy Stoin, Helva Hostig. These names don't mean anything to me. I wonder if we'll find out who these people actually were and what they did. Or if that's just gonna be whatever it is. Alright, let's save here. Just a quick save before we get started. This place does look beautiful. Oh, we've got brownies. And we've got lore stones, which is also nice. I'm actually gonna take a slight detour and grab this lore stone first. Because I do want to know what that's saying.
Lo, we sing of good kings shipborne and stout, from fasting waked and white wind whispered. He was Ulfston chief, father of foundlings, boasted and beloved. With bitter mandate they laid him upon a serpent steed. Kin kissed the brow and wept, tears into the flames, until mournful billow and scarlet banner bore him north. Treasures heavy upon his arm. The great blaze bloomed, jewel bright and wild, a dark night lit by kingly fire.
Okay, well, nice story, bro, but I don't even know who this guy is, so I don't care. Like, I don't think I've met anybody who knows him. And this is the first I hear about him. Hello. Who are you?
Nesta doesn't think we can deal with the infestation on Storm Point, but I've told her I'd take care of it. Why haven't I? Well, it's complicated. All my life I was a follower of Lyria. And how did she help me? I was poor, I was hungry, I was miserable. Here on Gallows End I can see the effects of Akara's power. He provides. That's more than I can say for my father's gods. Gallows End is like every other challenge I faced in my life. Every day is a struggle to survive. My mother died when I was young, and my father was a thief. I was half-starved when Lord Pennion caught me snatching gold from his pocket. Instead of tossing me into Rathir prison, he gave me a chance to work off my punishment. I became a servant in his great house. And that's where I first met Nesta. We had not spoken a word to each other before the crash. Now, we are husband and wife.
Well, seems like it turned out well for you.
I do not mind the villagers. Not as much as my wife does, that is. They are a devout group, sheltered by their island god, Akara. Everyone here is needy. I don't see any reason why we can't look to the powerful for protection. I've only seen the pirate once. I was hiking the cliffs alone to pull in the morning's catch. The black ship Requiem was sailing out toward the sunrise, its rigging decorated with stark black gulls and corpses. We are truly blessed that he cannot come near the village. Akara be praised. They are dwarf mariners, small but sturdy sea folk who rule the kingdoms and islands north of Erethel. Don't be fooled by their size. They are fierce.
They are also slavers.
We are able to get by on fish from the frostbreaker and the plants we grow on the bluffs. There is no reason to venture beyond the village. Beyond the forests is the realm of beasts and pirates. We are safe so long as we stay near Cape Solace together. They are dwarf mariners, small but sturdy sea. The Diverger built quite a fortress for themselves. It's a shame they couldn't overcome their fears and stay. What a waste. So long.
You must be one of the new arrivals. Tell me, did Cape Solace drive you out as well? I am Nesta Gwynedd. My husband Cadwallon and I have only been here a short time, but we've managed to eke out a tolerable existence on our own. Or we did, before the scab infestation.
I'll be right back. I just need to get myself something new to drink. Alright. Lady, tell me about your scav infestation.
Several months ago, my husband and I started a garden on Storm Point. It has saved our lives. Thanks to this secret spot, we've been able to fill the village stores to brimming. Now, however, scavs seem to have taken a keen interest in Storm Point as well. They wish not to fill their stores, but their bellies instead. Scavs are not native to the Frostbreak Sea. They come from the south, infesting ships and living off the cargo, and often the crew.
Yikes.
They've made quite a home here on Gallows End, nesting in large broods, deep and damp old fastings left behind by the Diverger. If your goal is to ingratiate yourself to the inhabitants of this island, you've chosen the right path. You have my thanks, and the thanks of those who wish to eat. Come, we will take you to Storm Point. It's not far, just past the boundaries of Cape Solace and Gravehall Keep. I have encountered many fanatics in my time, and none are so zealous as Alder Malloy. In the few months that we've been here, he's tried to convert me twice. Never trust a man who lets his faith speak for him. Alder and his people preach community and hope, yet they cast out any who do not view their beloved Akara as the sun and the moon. I have my own gods, thank you.
I like her.
We don't need to fear the Pirate King. His realm is to the west, deep in the caverns of the coast. They say he's been killed before, but that the flames of the afterlife buoyed his rise back to Earth. It's enough to give one shivers. You can find them all over the Frostbreak Sea, from west of here to the Near East and the Obsidian Isle. The Diverger are a stern and superstitious lot. They claim the oceans as their own, and frown on anyone who wishes to challenge that authority. Life on the island would be unbearable if not for Cadwallon. So many in the village have been torn from their loved ones. Not I. It is the wreck that brought my love to me. Wouldn't I love to move our camp up behind those tall stone walls? But that's not possible. Gravehall is cursed. Nothing good has ever come to those who enter its vast shadow. In fact, none of them have ever returned.
So how do you know nothing good has come to them? Maybe they are just having the greatest life ever behind the walls.
I was born an heir to the great House Penion, reigning high on the spire in Rathir. My life was one of study, tradition, and endless possibility. That all changed the day my father's ship was caught in a hurricane off the coast of Erethel. I awoke a week later, here on Gallows End, in the gentle, healing arms of my Cadwallon. It was like I was reborn. I know them from the songs of my father's crew. Low-born men and drunkards, mostly. According to legend, the Hanged Men are said to be the fiercest pirates in all of Amalur. How such criminals manage to ever work together is beyond me. Storm Point is the best place on Gallows End to grow food. If you don't believe me, check the village stores. It's just up ahead a bit. Follow me.
Alright, I'll follow you as soon as I've looted this. Don't get yourself killed on the way, please.
Quiet now.
Oh, you said quiet. Why are we not sneaking?
Step carefully. We mustn't go any farther. The scavs will know we're coming. Ugh, those little monsters can hear the hair stand up on the back of your neck. We could certainly use some assistance with those scavs. We can handle one or two at a time, but not a brood such as that. I hate scavs.
Yeah, I'll take care of them in just a minute. First, we take care of this boggart. Ah, they're shooting out of the ground like daisies. Oh, that was quick. I expected a lot worse.
Thank you. Our stores were running low, and it's not as easy as you'd think to gather food in these treacherous lands. There are others in the village that could use your help. In fact, I was planning to ask someone to venture down to Scuttle Beach. I saw a ship before the scavs moved in. I'm convinced it ran aground on the rocks below, but I can't be sure. Someone should check for survivors.
That was probably ours.
I am forever grateful.
My hero.
Hey Nicholas, how's it going? Alright, we managed to get this done. Got some black cohosh.